Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Very quickly to introduce the top table for you, we have Konstantin, who will be translating the press conference for our Bulgarian visitors, Dejan Lovren from the first team, and the Liverpool manager, Brendan Rodgers. Quick few procedural matters before we start. We'd like all questions to the player for the start of the press conference, please, so the player can then leave and begin his preparations for the game tomorrow. So if we can have the initial section for Dejan, please. Usual rules apply. If you could make yourself known and we'll call upon you. And we're not using a roaming mic, so if you could articulate your questions quite loudly, that would be helpful. The sound people have asked if we can have mobile phones off, if at all possible, or maybe on aeroplane mode, as strange as that sounds, so it doesn't interfere with the system. And for the photography, we're allowing photography for the first 10 minutes or so, but after that we'll ask you to cease photography, so if you can get as much as you can in these first few minutes, that would be fantastic. So questions to Dejan first, and it will be translated once he's finished his answer. So if you could give a bit of a pause for that, Vinny, that would be great. Vinny, kick us off.
Dejan, what's your assessment of Liverpool's start to the season?
I think we have a really good start, especially after the first game. It's important to start with the 3 points, and we won against Southampton. So, of course, we've been disappointed against Man City, but then against Tottenham we were showing our character, and I think we showed to everyone that we can play and that we are not scared, about the defeat. And then, of course, it's a little bit painful, the last game at home against Aston Villa, to lose 1-0. We didn't expect it. But it happens, it's football, so I said we need to continue now to keep the head up and to concentrate now for the Champions League and to move on, We have a lot of games, so we need to forget this.
Въпросът беше за това каквото ми мисли за старта на сезона на Ливърпул. Смята, че е добър старт на сезона след първия матч. Освен това вярва, че Ливърпул ще започне да играе по-добре. Разочаровани са били след матча с Сити, показва се характер срещу Тотнъм. Смятат, че могат да играят по-добре и не са изплашени този старт на сезона. Това по-скоро ги мотивира и ще бъдат по-концентрирани от сега нататък, особено в Шампионската лига. А за матча с Вила каза, че не е очаквал това да се случи, но се случва всичко в футбол.
Just one clean sheet so far this season. Defensively, does the group need to improve, and where do you pinpoint where that improvement comes from?
Yeah, I said it's the start of the season, and I said we had tough games, and of course we need to improve in every game, to be better defensively altogether. But I'm not worried about this, and I'm really confident in our team. I said we are practically a new team with a lot of new players, but everything is, I think it will settle down in the next few games, and of course it's everyone wants to not concede a goal, but it's football, everything can happen, so I said we need to move on.
Въпросът беше защо са успяли да запазят мрежите с само в един матч до момента. Той каза, че наистина е било тежък старт на сезона за тях, с едни турни матчове, които са редували един след друг, и че трябва да подобрят играта си в защита, но не е притеснен, тъй като се чувства уверен в способностите на тима. Те смятат, че са нов отбор с много нови играчи, които трябва да се стиковат, но в следващите някои матча нещата ще се подобрят в дефанзивен план.
Now Liverpool are going back into the Champions League. What would you see as success in this competition this season?
I think it's for everyone a pleasure to be back in the Champions League after I think 5 years, and now I want, of course, we want success here in the Champions League. I will not say we have an easy group, but I'm sure that we can pass the group, and the most important thing is to win the first game. You know, it's after it will be much easier when you start the Champions League with the 3 points. And I think the most important thing is to pass the group, and after we will see what will happen.
Попитаха го според него какви са шансовете на Ливърпул да спечели турнира, Шампионската лига. Той отговори, че според него винаги има шанс, тъй като групата не е лесна, но след като е мината всичко може да се случи. Искат изключително много да започнат с 3 точки от първия матч, да спечелят срещу Лудогорец, и също така са много щастливи, че отново са се върнали след 5 години извън турнира.
Dejan, how much will your experience of the Champions League at Lyon and Dinamo Zagreb help you with playing in the competition with Liverpool?
For sure, it will help me, you know, because I know I'm used to it. But I played, I think, 21 games in the Champions League, and I know what can happen in the Champions League. I think it's something different than the Premier League, and I didn't play the last 2.5 years in the Champions League, but I think I'm ready. I'm ready to play for the Champions League, and I can't wait to start. And you know, in front of the crowd, I think it will be something different than the Premier League at home, especially, you know, 7:45. So it will be a massive game.
Въпросът беше дали опитът му в Лион в Шампионската лига ще му помогне по някакъв начин. Той отговори, че ще му помогне със сигурност, че общо според него, по негови сметки, е изиграл 20-21 мача в Шампионската лига с Лион, но това е било преди 2-3 години. Смята, че разбира се опитът ще му помогне и че нещата ще бъдат много по-различни от Висшата лига и за публиката, и за отбора като цяло.
Obviously, you've said you've been in the Champions League before, but as players, some of the players who aren't used to playing perhaps twice a week, what have you said to each other about managing yourselves this season? Will it be different to just playing at the weekend like Liverpool did last year, like you did last year at Southampton? How different is it?
Of course, the thing is we will play more games, but I think that's good. That's good for me. I think that's good for the team. And with the games, you can be, I think, just better and better. So I'm not worried. The problem is when we have injured players, you know. But for now, I think we are ready. And I said we don't need to think about, you know, tomorrow is the Champions League. We need to move on, you know, step by step. It's a game like our other game, and we need to try to take the points, as many as we can. So of course it will be not so easy, you know, when you have a Saturday game. So but it's depending of the person, you know. I'm ready, I'm fit, so it will be a long season.
Въпросът беше дали са обсъждали с неговите отборници, тъй като има играчи, които не са свикнали да играят в цикъл сряда-събота, дали това ще бъде някакъв проблем за него и за отбора като цяло. Смята, че колкото повече мачове има, толкова по-добре. Не е притеснен от това, че ще си играе в цикъл различен от събота-събота. Смята, че трябва нещата да се развият стъпка по стъпка и затова реално всеки един мач може да помогне и това ще бъде добре за отбора и добре за него.
Okay, guys, last couple of minutes of photography, if that's okay. Carl Markham for Dejan.
Dejan, you've obviously played in the Champions League before, but do you appreciate how big it is playing for Liverpool in the Champions League as opposed to playing, to great respect, to normal clubs?
I think Champions League is the Champions League, and we know it's a big part of the football, and of course it's not the same thing, you know, to play for Lyon in the Champions League and for Liverpool. I know Liverpool is a bigger club, so but I said we need to be just concentrated, to be calm, and to play our game, to play our style of the game, and that's it.
Въпросът беше дали осъзнава какво е за Ливърпул и това да играеш в Шампионската лига с Ливърпул. Според него Шампионската лига си е Шампионска лига. Естествено, че има разлика между това да играеш в нея с Лион и това да играеш с Ливърпул. Не е също нещо, но ако са фокусирани и спокойни и играят собствената си игра, утре няма да има никакъв проблем.
The manager brought you in to provide leadership in defence. How easy is that for you to do when you come into a new club as a new player, to assume that responsibility?
I will say it's not so easy, like you said. Of course, it's a tough job because I'm a new player also. But I said I'm just 25, and my thing is that I need to improve in every game, like a person, like a player, and I'm giving my best. You know, the most important thing is to give my best, and I think with the time and with the games, it will come. And of course, it's not so easy, you know, to I would say like to lead all the time, you know, because I was used to it before that I was from other players, you know, to be lead, you know. So, but I have the confidence in myself, and I'm ready for it.
Въпросът беше как се чувства след като на всички е известно, че Брендан Роджерс е подписал с него, за да бъде лидер в защитата. Каза, че не е лесно, естествено, че е трудна работа, тъй като е нов играч в отбора и трябва първо да се наложи с облекалната и после да се превърне естествено в лидер. За него е важно да се развива и като човек, като футболист, тъй като все още е на 25 години. И смята, че заедно с помощта на другите играчи ще се превърне в този лидер, за който е бил взет всъщност да бъде.
Okay, guys, if we could cease the photography now, that's great. We're coming to the last couple of questions for Dejan. Anyone on that side of the room for a question for Dejan? No? Anything from our Bulgarian? Would you like to ask if our Bulgarian visitors have any questions for...
Някакви въпроси, ако имате към него.
Anything? No?
No question.
Okay, well, Dejan, thank you very much. If you'd like to head off towards Kate over there.